What's going on, guys? It's Colin here at etrailer, and today we have a 2019 Toyota RAV4. We've been doing some test fits on it with some products we sell here. Right now we have the Thule WingBar Evo roof rack system loaded up. Now this is a roof rack that you can mount to the flush mount side rails on your RAV4. This is going to allow you to get any of your favorite rooftop accessories loaded up, whether it's a bike rack, kayak carrier, maybe even a rooftop cargo box for those long road trips you might be taking. Anything you put up there, it's just going to help you conserve on space on the inside of your RAV4, or even things like a kayak where you can't fit it inside your vehicle. You're going to be able to haul it to and from your destination with this roof rack. Now this roof rack system consists of your 47-inch long WingBar Evo crossbars up top. These are going to be what kind of holds all of your accessories. You got a nice aerodynamic shape. It's going to help cut down on wind noise and drag, especially when you compare it to a standard square or round bar roof rack system. We have these in black right now, but if you feel like the silver color bar would match your RAV4 better, you can go ahead and check out our website. We got both kits available for those colors. Now what's nice is that we also have a rubber strip up top. What we can do is flip open the cap and insert T-slot accessories between our rubber strips and then tighten them down once we get those T-slot accessories to the desired location. We can just close up that end cap and then we'll be good to go. And right here we're going to have our podium foot pack. This is what's connecting our crossbars to our fit kit. We'll go ahead and unlock this for you. This plastic lock does come with the podium foot pack. It's not necessarily a great security feature, but it does help the end cap stay on there. So you can just take a coin, some type of flat tool like a screwdriver, or even our trim panel tool we're using right here, unlock it, and we can pull it off. Podium foot pack's right here. This metal bracket right here, along with the rubber pad, is part of our fit kit. This has been designed for the RAV4. You can see how it really matches the contours of our raised side rails very well. It's going to help make sure that it has a nice and snug fit and a clean look. Right here we have our bolt that tightens down and holds our fit kit and podium foot pack onto our our flush mounted side rails. And we have our two bolts right here, which you tighten these down. This is what locks the podium foot pack into the bottom track of our WingBar Evo crossbars. And we'll get that end cap back on. And what's nice is with these plastic locks, if you want to, you can replace these with Thule lock cores. That'll just provide more security for your roof rack if you just want to make sure no one can come up and tamper with it. Now I want to provide you guys with a few measurements. First, from the top of our roof to the bottom of our WingBar, it's going to be 3 3/4 of an inch. That should be more than enough space to get your clamp-on accessories underneath your crossbar without hitting the top of your roof or damaging that paint job. Now from the top of our roof to the top of our WingBar, it's going to be 4 3/4 of an inch. You just want to keep that in mind because you have that added height to your roof. So for any low clearance situations, you just want to be wary of that added height. Although with your RAV4, you're probably not going to come across too many situations where height is going to be a restriction for you anyway. Now the WingBar setup is going to have a 220-pound weight capacity, but you do want to be sure and double check with your RAV4's owner's manual and make sure your roof can handle that weight before you load it up like that. Well, now that we've gone over some of those features of the roof rack, let's go ahead and show you how to get it installed. Now we're going to start up on our roof. We have our front crossbar installed. The back one's going to assemble and install the exact same way. So you can see there's a little cap right here. We need to pop this off. If we look over to the other side of the RAV4, we can see that I have it popped off on the other side, and then I have that little anchor bolt already in there. So what we're going to do is just take a plastic trim tool so we don't scratch up the RAV4, pop that off, and then your kit is going to come with some pieces that are going to replace that. You want to make sure you have it facing the right way. You want to have the square outline facing the middle of the vehicle. Just for a different reference point, if you need something else, there's going to be a hole down here where my finger is. That's where the bolt is going to go. You just want to make sure that the opening of your new plastic piece fits that. So we'll just get that in there. Now what we're going to do is grab our other anchor bolt and begin to thread that in. And then with the included tool that comes in our kit, we'll just get it tightened down the rest of the way. Now we'll go ahead and get our rear crossbar assembled. It's going to be a pretty easy process. It might look like there's a lot of pieces, but just follow these instructions. It's not going to be too difficult. What we're going to do, we have our fit kit right here, which is our bracket and our rubber pad. The side with the one hole is going to go against the pad, while the side with the two holes is going to end up going on the two holes of our podium footback. So we'll just feed this in here. And then with the hardware that comes with your podium footback, these little Allen bolts right here, we're going to first make sure that our bar on the back side, this little metal cylinder, has the two holes right there, and it does. We're going to turn it this way, and then take our Allen bolts and feed it through this hole, and then through that hole, and get it threaded on to our podium footback. Just get it threaded on, don't tighten it down at all. There we go. You can see it's holding on now. We'll come over here, take the end cap off of our crossbar, just by pressing down on that button, pulling off the end cap, and then with our podium footpack and our fit kit assembly, you can see the track right here. These notches are going to go into the bottom track of our crossbar. So just feed it in just like that. Put the end cap back on. Now we're ready to get it on our roof. Now each of our rubber pads are going to have a hole in the center. That's what's going to go over top of those anchor bolts that we put down on the roof already. So I'm just going to raise this over top. Might be kind of difficult to get it over of that far bolt, but as long as you just get it close, we'll get this one over top. Just like that. Now we'll go to the other side and make sure that one gets over. Now on this bolt, we're going to drop a lock washer over top and then take our nut right here and start threading it on. We're going to go as far as we can with our fingers. And then with that same tool that came in our kit, we're going to tighten this down the rest of the way. And then make sure you repeat this for the other side. Now from here, you want to go ahead and make sure your crossbar overhang is even. What we did is just measured from the edge of our podium footpack to the outside of our crossbar on both sides. Now from there, what we're going to do is just tighten down these bolts. And tightening down these bolts is going to lock the podium footback into the channel of our wing bar so that it doesn't move at all while we're traveling. So you see right there, now it's locked in. We'll go repeat this for the other side. Now we'll just get the end caps on our podium footpacks. Just take that little flat tool like we talked about earlier, lock it up so that it doesn't fly off. Then when you're done with the full installation, it's never a bad idea to go ahead and grab both crossbars, and we'll just give the vehicle a good shake. So you can see the entire vehicle is moving back and forth, up and down. So we know that this is going to be solid, and now we're ready to load up our favorite Thule rooftop accessories and then hit the road. Well, thank you all for watching. That's going to do it for our test fit of the Thule WingBar Evo roof rack system on our 2019 Toyota RAV4.